and go. Hey Fernie, how's it going? You can't answer that because we are not actually interacting face to face. I am sitting in my room alone talking to my computer, and it's really strange. Maybe one day I will make a video about the possibility of achieving authenticity or at least verisimilitude via means of communication that seem heavily mediated and or entirely artificial, like for example our video correspondences, but today is not that day. For the uninitiated, the reason I am sitting in my room alone talking to my computer is because Fernie and I are attempting to forge a new kind of 21st century friendship in which we communicate primarily through weekly video blogs instead of textual communication. This includes texting, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and probably a whole lot of other things. Fernie did a whole video about the guidelines of our project, which I will hopefully remember to link to down below in the pants area. And Fernie, let me take a moment to apologize for submitting a one-shot video instead of a beautifully edited, professional-looking number like your own. I don't actually have any editing software at the moment, but I am working on amending that. Also, yes, let's lampshade the fact that my lighting is pretty terrible too. It's been a busy couple of days, and I've done a pretty bad job of managing my time. Anyway, what I want to talk about in this first video are my conflicting hopes for what this experiment might accomplish. On one hand, I am so excited about these videos as a space where we can talk about some of the big ideas that don't always come up in day-to-day conversation, or share experiences that feel significant, maybe even bring in friends and strangers into the resulting discourse. The way you put it was cutting down on the mundane minutiae of everyday living so we can get to the stuff that we really want to be thinking and talking about. On the other hand, I'm worried that in pursuing a less mundane discourse, we will lose sight of what makes friendships and all social relationships really great in the first place. And that's the small stuff, the unimportant and the insignificant. You know how much I love big ideas and big stories, the moments of transcendence when everything becomes clear, or the moments that force you to step back and ask yourself, is this my life? Is this me? But I don't want to lose sight of everything that happens in between. The mundane minutiae of everyday living. The unremarkable is what friendships are built out of. It's what lives are built out of. So, I guess what I'm saying is that excited as I am about the space we're creating to talk about the big stuff, I hope we leave room for the mundane as well, because, let's be real, sometimes I just want to talk about pizza and my boy problems. Anyway, thank you for sitting through a few minutes of me awkwardly talking to my camera. I am looking into acquiring editing software and scheduling filming times during the day, so hopefully my future videos will be a bit nicer looking and less scattered than this one. Fernie, I am looking forward to seeing your next video on Monday. And done! That was in under 4 minutes. I'm so proud of myself. And I only stuttered a few times. High five!